What's going on, everybody? It's Ty again, back in the shop. I'm going to do a quick review here on the Proto long handle 3H drive ratchet. So I just got this from Christmas. Great gift from the in-laws, of course. Getting the light here. So Proto Professional USA made, and that part number. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to have to move that out and read it to you. 5250. Is what it says on here. If I remember correctly, I actually sent them this, and this is not the part number. Proto part numbers start with J, typically J, and then four numbers. So this may be actually J5250. I'll look it up and I'll pin it in the comments. So sorry I wasn't prepared on that. However, long handle. And by long handle, a lot of people get confused. This is a Cobalt standard handle. So we have a standard handle ratchet. Then we have what we call a long handle ratchet, which will be a handle and a half, right? So that in comparison to my extra long that I have from, it's a Snap-on, I believe that one, in 3/8, and then I have an extra long handle flex head, half inch drive, and gear wrench. But what your extra long handle is going to be is it's going to be a long handle plus a half handle. So you're going to be looking at, let's see here, just for a quick comparison. Here's my Duralast stubby, and there's an extension that's pretty much the length of the handle. So extra long, you'd actually be looking at this total length right here about on most models. And a lot of people mistakenly refer to these as long handles. They are not. So there are four different size common ratchets. You have stubby or short, standard, long, then you'll have extra long. If you guys hear any twigs and stuff breaking in the background, that's the mascot getting after a stick, or God knows what she's chewing on. She's not happy. It's kind of cold, and she's locked in here, her pen, and I'm in the shop, and she just wants to come hang out. But anyway, so this video is not about these. It was just a little comparison, give you an idea of what we're looking at. So, grip on this is fantastic. I love this grip. It is a simple grip. It's cut well. It's cut fairly deep. I'd say it's a good fingernail deep cut in it, like so. This can get greasy. This can get oily. I mean, I'm putting out on it pretty good, and I'm barely moving my hands. I'm happy with that. I got a big hand. I cover up that grip pretty well right there. Good, great finish. Exactly what you expect from Proto. Proto is a brand that people often forget about, and they shouldn't. Proto is more of an industrial type tool, and it's not a truck tool. So they don't get around to the mechanic shops and places like this. You usually find these at your true hardware stores, your big supply houses. A lot of places that deal with a lot of industrial, commercial type stuff, they'll run Proto. I know for a while the U.S. Navy was exclusively running Proto. But earlier this week, we actually got on that topic. I was talking with my Snap-on dealer, and Snap-on has a industrial side, right? And so they deal with the military, the Army exclusively, not exclusively, the Army deals with them exclusively for their tools and toolboxes and things. So I don't know if that stuff is bought by the DOJ, or DOD, I'm sorry, and given out to all branches, or if this is kind of branch of their choice. But I know for quite some time, the U.S. Navy's tool of choice on subs and battleships and things of that nature was Proto. That speaks natures. I mean, like I said, this channel is not political, so I'm not getting into all that. But the history of the Navy in our great country, no matter what you think of it today, that speaks a lot for a tool that the U.S. Navy would buy it in such vast quantities. So, wide head for a 3/8. shallow width here, but wide girth for a 3/8 head. No big deal. It'll just limit you into getting into places here. But here is one of my more thin ratchets, and that comes in handy being thin here more than being thin here. Tooth count, I'll let you listen. So it's got what we kind of jokingly refer to in the shop as those hillbilly teeth. It doesn't have many of them, but you can see here, right there to the right of that selector right here. That's actually the mechanism that catches the teeth, and it's pretty robust. The selector handle does not stick up very high. It clicks over really well. Not super happy about the having Phillips head screws. I'm not a fan of Phillips head screws for anything, any purpose whatsoever. All they do is strip out. They're going to gunk up over time. And then when you do need to repair this, or if you ever do, it's going to be kind of hard to get into it. You have the back of the head here. It spins. Nothing really in a bind there. I mean, it's flush. So all in all, really great steel, really great finish. Tooth count can be a little finer, but on a little bigger tooth of a little stouter tooth wrench like this, and with that being a long handle, I wouldn't stray away from grabbing on the hold of something and really putting out on it, maybe even with a short cheater pipe. So just a little review here of the Proto 3/8 long handle pair head ratchet. And if I remember correctly, this was $56.80 something before tax at the local hardware supply house where my in-laws bought this for me for Christmas. I know that because I told them exactly what I wanted. So thanks again for watching. Hope everyone has a great Happy New Year. Thank you.